Linda Kozlowski was born on January 7th, 1958, in Fairfield, Connecticut, into a supportive Polish-American family that placed high value on education, discipline, and cultural heritage. Her upbringing instilled in her a deep appreciation for the arts, and, from an early age, she displayed a natural talent for drama and music. Her passion for performance led her to participate in school plays and community theater, providing the foundation for her future career in Hollywood. After completing her education in Fairfield, Linda decided to pursue her dreams more seriously. She enrolled at the prestigious Juilliard School in New York City, where she received rigorous classical training in acting. The years she spent at Juilliard helped shape her as an actress, teaching her the tools needed to excel in both theater and film. Her naturalistic style of acting would later become a key element of her success. Breakthrough role in Crocodile Dundee. Linda Kozlowski's big break came when she was cast as Sue Charlton, the intelligent and adventurous journalist, in the 1986 hit Crocodile Dundee. The film became a surprise global sensation, capturing the hearts of audiences around the world. It was the second highest grossing film in the US that year and launched Linda into international fame. Her performance, full of charm, wit, and chemistry with co-star Paul Hogan, captivated audiences, and her portrayal of Sue Charlton earned her a Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actress. This role not only introduced her to a wider audience, but also solidified her place in Hollywood as a talented actress with remarkable screen presence. The success of Crocodile Dundee opened doors for more opportunities, and Linda became an instantly recognizable face worldwide. Romance with Paul Hogan and their marriage. The on-screen chemistry between Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan in Crocodile Dundee eventually blossomed into a real-life romance. As their relationship grew, they reprised their roles in Crocodile Dundee 2 in 1988, which was another commercial success. Their personal and professional connection became one of Hollywood's most talked about unions. After years of dating, they married in 1990, and their wedding received widespread media attention. Despite the challenges they faced, their relationship seemed like a fairy tale. However, behind the glamorous public facade, Linda and Paul's marriage was a complex one, like many relationships in the spotlight. They worked together on several more projects, including Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles in 2001, but it was clear that their personal lives were undergoing significant changes as they moved forward in their careers. Life after Crocodile Dundee and pursuing diverse roles. Following the success of the Crocodile Dundee films, Linda Kozlowski continued her career in the 1990s with several diverse film roles. In 1990, she appeared alongside Paul Hogan in Almost an Angel, a quirky comedy in which he played a small-time crook who believes he has been chosen by God to be an angel. While the film received mixed reviews, it gave Linda another opportunity to work with Hogan and further cement their on-screen partnership. In 1994, Linda took on two very different roles. She starred in Backstreet Justice, a gritty crime drama where she portrayed a private investigator, and in The Neighbor, a psychological thriller opposite Rod Steiger, which showcased her ability to bring emotional depth to her characters. These roles demonstrated her versatility and willingness to tackle a wide range of material, expanding her range with new projects. In 1995, Linda Kozlowski ventured into science fiction and horror with Village of the Damned, a remake of the 1960 British classic directed by John Carpenter. Although the film did not garner rave reviews, Linda's performance was still noted for her ability to hold her own among a talented cast, which included Christopher Reeve and Kirstie Alley. This was part of Linda's effort to diversify her career and work with prominent directors and actors. By 2001, she once again reprised her role as Sue Charlton in Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles, but this third installment failed to achieve the same success as its predecessors. This film marked the final chapter of Linda's involvement with the Crocodile Dundee franchise, and after its release, Linda began to gradually step away from the Hollywood spotlight, seeking more personal fulfillment beyond her acting career. Growing discontent with Hollywood and personal change. By the early 2000s, Linda Kozlowski began to withdraw from the film industry. She had grown increasingly dissatisfied with the roles being offered to her, expressing frustration with the straight-to-video schlocky films that dominated the market. Linda's candid remarks highlighted her disillusionment with the lack of serious high-quality projects being presented to her. She admitted that these types of roles were not only uninspiring, but also unchallenging, and that they made her feel disconnected from the craft she had once loved. As she reflected on her career, Linda shared that her personal priorities were also shifting. Between that and my biological clock, I decided to give it all away, she said, signaling that her decision to leave Hollywood was not just professional, but also deeply personal. Transition to entrepreneurship and relocation to Morocco. After stepping away from acting, Linda Kozlowski embarked on a new and exciting chapter in her life. She relocated to Morocco, where she found a new passion in entrepreneurship. In partnership with her now husband, Moula Hafed Baba, a Moroccan tour guide and businessman, she co-founded Dream My Destiny, a luxury travel company specializing in bespoke Moroccan travel experiences. This business venture allowed Linda to combine her love for culture, adventure, and storytelling, while also offering a more grounded and fulfilling life away from the glare of Hollywood. Through this new endeavor, Linda demonstrated her adaptability, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit, creating meaningful experiences for clients and allowing her to connect with people in a different way than she had in her acting career, finding personal fulfillment and peace. In her personal life, Linda Kozlowski found peace and fulfillment after relocating to Morocco. She embraced a slower pace of life, enjoying daily routines such as morning jogs in the Menara Gardens and leisurely strolls through Marrakesh's bustling souks. Her life now revolves around her business, travel, and family. In 1998, she and Paul Hogan welcomed their son, Chance, who has become a central figure in her life. After her divorce from Hogan in 2014, Linda continued to focus on her son and the new path she was creating for herself. She described the post-divorce period as both a challenge and a source of empowerment. "It was the best decision I ever made," she said, referring to her choice to leave Hollywood and build a life that was more in line with her values and personal growth. Reflecting on her divorce and personal growth, Linda Kozlowski has been open about her divorce from Paul Hogan, explaining that it was not an easy decision. The couple's marriage, which lasted for 23 years, began to unravel due to growing emotional distance and differing life priorities. In a candid interview, Linda spoke about how she had lost touch with herself during the marriage, feeling as though she was living in someone else's narrative. The decision to separate was not made lightly, but she emphasized that it was ultimately about reclaiming her own identity and ensuring that she could continue to grow as an individual. "I needed to be true to myself," she said, reflecting on the courage it took to walk away from a long-term relationship in the public eye. Her story resonates with many who have faced similar crossroads in their own lives. The joys of life in Morocco. Linda Kozlowski's new life in Morocco is a reflection of her newfound contentment and happiness. Every day is filled with small, joyful moments, from the early morning calls to prayer to the tranquility of the olive groves. She and her husband, Moula Hafed Baba, enjoy a simple yet fulfilling life, embracing both the beauty of the land and the joy of connecting with clients through their travel business. Linda describes a typical day in Marrakesh where they wake up early, enjoy a Moroccan breakfast, explore the souks, and unwind in the evening with a relaxing spa experience. These daily rituals reflect the peace she has found in her new life, a life that is far removed from the pressures of Hollywood. Through her work, her family, and her passions, Linda continues to live a life that is uniquely her own, defined by adventure, personal growth, and the love of those closest to her.